This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by your local York and Mitsubishi dealers.
So what's in the air you breathe in your home? Did you know closing up the house for the winter could possibly be trapping pollutants inside? As a matter of fact, indoor pollutants can cause fatigue, headaches, nausea, nasal problems. Delmarva Life's Brian Spiros visited the folks at Comfort Air Service in Easton to see how a simple device can analyze your air and make sure that your home is healthy for you and your family.
Well, Jimmy and Lisa, this is the device right here. It helps pinpoint air quality problems inside your home. And we're going to talk about how it works in just a second. But first, I want to introduce you to Albert, who is with Comfort Air Service here in Easton. The first thing, explain to me why people should be paying close attention to the air quality in their home, particularly this time of year.
Well, air quality in your home has a tremendous impact on health and well-being. So if somebody in your family has some issues with allergies or sensitivity to, a lack of humidification in the wintertime, this device records data, collects data about the air in your home so we can pinpoint how to address those issues.
And you were saying too, it's not just what's going on inside, but sometimes when the houses are closed up this time of year, stuff from the outside will get in.
Sure. I mean, anytime you open and close a door, air is going to move from the outside to the inside and vice versa. So let's say if somebody, like I told you, when I was a child, I had problems with leaf mold, was the worst allergen for me. Anytime you have leaves decomposing on the ground outside, those spores are in the air. Right. Those spores are going to come in the house when you open a door. I mean, to a certain extent. And to the extent that somebody in the house is very sensitive to that, you will become aware of the problem and then can take steps to address it.
Explain to me how this device actually works and how long you need to leave it in the house for.
Okay, well, you plug it in. It's an electronic device, and it actually goes through the telephone line. And it'll be in your house for about three to 4 days, on all the time, and each night it downloads all the data that's recorded as to temperature, humidity, what allergens are present in the air, any pollutants, chemicals, carbon monoxide and dioxide. And once all that data is collected over a period of time, then we get a report that tells us what's going on with the air quality in your home.
And what are the benefits of doing this? I mean, what do you find homeowners are then able to do after using it?
Well, if let's say someone is suffering with a problem with nosebleeds from a really dry home, and when you're running your heat in the wintertime, there's a lack of humidity in the air, you can then pick what kind of humidification device that you would need in your home to address that. If somebody has particular problems with allergens, you can enhance the filtration system within your HVAC system in the house. So, for that person's benefit.
Exactly, so they can fix problems as need be.
That's it. That's it. Just remove the source. You can always take more allergy medicine or do things like that, but if you remove the source of the problem, then it's a lot easier, more comfortable all the time.
All right, so now the moment of truth. I recently had the air advice system here inside my apartment. Right. You guys took testings of the air. What'd you find? Well,
we found that as to the health issues with the air in your home, there was a kind of a high level of particulate allergens. Now that stands to reason because I saw you have a dog.
Right.
So animal dander would be something that you would find in the air, and that's that bore out with the data that was collected. They also noted that as to comfort, the temperature was set was a little bit cool. Now that's not necessarily a problem. You may like it that way, right, but it's just recorded that, and the relative humidity was a little bit high. So there are things that you can do to address those if you have an issue with them. As far as safety goes, there was no carbon monoxide present.
So basically, obviously, this would show if someone was having a particular allergy to something, this would be able to pinpoint it. And then you guys make the recommended action when it comes to ventilation and stuff like that.
Sure. I mean, give the homeowner the choices available to them to address them.
And then they can go from there and fix it. And obviously, this is something probably you recommend most families do, especially this time of year.
I mean, you want to be a well-informed decision maker. So if there's an issue, we gather the data so we know what's going on so we can recommend a course of action
from there. All right, a lot of good information. I'm glad my apartment's okay for the most part. Albert, thank you very much. We appreciate it. And if you would like more information on Comfort Air Service, all you have to do is go to our website, delmarvalife.com, and click on the Show tab.
Well, we're going to stay inside the home. Up next, do you ever feel like your money is literally flying out the window? Our next guest has some ideas on how you can winterize your home and cut down on that escaping cash. Talking about deals, today's Delmarva Life deal, 50% off your choice of body peel treatments from Kissed by the Sun Spa in Easton. You can get that daily deal on delmarvalife.com.